Hello everybody, and welcome back to Moonlight Castle. We had a fun morning chatting with a ghost. Chatting with that ghost. Nia? That was their name. Now we're just going to school with a Tigor. I'd like to go to someplace with a Tigor. That's besides the point. We walked up to the tree stump and waited. I offered Patrice a spot to sit with me, but he declined and sat on the grass next to me instead. It had been a few days since I managed to take a break like this and do nothing. Watching the world move around me was a special kind of feeling I always enjoyed. Then my eyes caught something strange around the main road that alarmed me. Oh, excuse me. That's a ghost! Look at him go! And that was just the first of many. They would blend among the crowd, or walk alongside them completely unnoticed by the people they followed. At first, I was worried. Their presence sent off many warning signs in my head. But they weren't doing anything harmful. I would have felt their negativity right from the get-go, but I didn't. In fact, they even caught me off guard. Were those souls unrelated to the castle? I couldn't see everything. Not just the castle. These ghosts weren't following strangers either. They shared a deep feeling of familiarity with the living. I came to realize a lot of things came from this sight alone. This was the sight every medium saw, one they couldn't share. They were obligated to lie and pretend not to see. It was going to be tough for me to adjust to this new world. Do you see it? He snapped back to me, seemingly lost in his own thoughts. What exactly? I shook my head in response, unsure if Patrice, of all people, needed to know. Oh, don't worry about it. He looked troubled, saddened by something. What will happen to Nia now? I didn't have an answer to that. She's going to leave again, isn't she? You shouldn't think about that. The ring had fallen quiet for a while now. Her presence lingered, but shown no reaction to his words. It's just painful knowing that our time together is going to end permanently this time. I don't know how it works, honestly. You should ask her. Find a solution or something. No, I know how she is. I'm sure that when the castle is gone, she'll ask you to let her go. And I guess I'll need to come to terms with her decision. This wasn't up to me. I placed my hand on his shoulder to be supportive. I'll help in any way I can. Thank you. A car parked next to us, and within seconds, I saw Ryan coming out. Morning! He looked fine, but I felt off about this. There was something I struggled to put into words. Morning! I thought he'd have said something about Patrice being there. The two shared a short moment of silence, a look of acknowledgement that seemed friendly enough. I see that you're still bandaged. Oh, don't worry. It's healing well, and I'll take it off soon, maybe tomorrow. Make some space for me. And did he even take a look at the tree stump? I'll sit on the grass. No, it's fine. I'll do that. We silently watched the cars drive by, but his vision lacked the floating souls moving on the sidewalk. I thought we'd drive to the Saffron Stash. We will. I just needed a moment, I guess. I've been in that car for so long. I thought we could chat here. Sure. I agreed with the way he was feeling right now. This feeling of uncertainty looming over me, not knowing what I should be doing, what I should prioritize. Are you going back to the campus? I haven't decided yet. Even if I do, I'm not going to be attending any lessons. No, I get it. You want to make sure everyone's fine. Are you? Yeah, of course. And nothing can stop this bear. His soul didn't look the same to me. But it could have been the curse placed on him. I wasn't exactly an expert on reading souls yet. Didn't expect to see you here. His eyes moved to the side, locking onto the tiger. Well, you know, I was jogging and met Joel on the way. He hummed a response with a monotone grunt, slightly dismissive. I invited him to join us. Is that okay? Yeah, of course he can. His soul was generating energy, spiking in power with tiny bursts of soul dispersing everywhere. You don't have to agree with me. True. I can leave and meet up with you guys later. Ryan's soul froze and quickly retreated. Oh, no. Oh, why would you say that? I'm not mad at you, Patrice. You're not? It was a misunderstanding. You apologized, and the situation solved itself. You know exactly how I feel. I'm sure you wouldn't do anything to hurt Joel or me. Patrice's soul shrank further into his body, making a panicked motion that felt like fear. Is everything alright? They both reassured me that they were cool now, but I couldn't trust that completely. Was this also the curse at work? I didn't get it. We're all just grumpy because we haven't eaten anything yet. Don't you get any angrier on an empty stomach? Or don't you guys get angry on an empty stomach? Yeah, I didn't skip breakfast. Unlike Joel, but I get it. You skip breakfast? That won't do. Get in the car right now! They both stood up and walked back to the car. Then the spirit's behavior changed. They were hurrying away, taking as much distance as they could from him. Were they sensitive to the curse? No, wait. They should have done that from the start, from the moment he parked here. Ryan? I walked up to the car and leaned forward. I looked around, trying to find a clue, but nothing weird caught my attention. What's up? Or are you not getting in? Our eyes met. The bear also seemed fine. Maybe upset by yesterday's night. By yesterday's night? Yes, okay. Why not last night? Yesterday's night. Okay. But who wouldn't be? I mean, yeah. You look worried. I should tell him. But I didn't want to make it worse for him. Stop doing that and say it. Remember what Liam told me yesterday? He said a lot of stuff. Fair. He said I became a medium. Yeah, what about it? I see them everywhere now. You mean? Yeah. I hate this. Let's not talk about it. I figured. Nia was an exception, a big one at that. She didn't look like a ghost anymore. Ryan didn't get it at first then I saw his expression change as he realized where I was going. Are they here? He eagerly faced the main road, hoping to catch the same sight, only to be met with disappointment. I don't see them. I figured. Only I can. You're always going to be the same in my eyes, so being able to see dead people isn't an issue to me. Oh, he missed the mark with that one. Thanks. It does feel weird, though. I'm sure it can be distracting. I'd always be looking at them. Wait, are those ghosts dangerous? I would have felt it, I think. Then you're good. That wasn't the point. Still not convinced? It's about getting used to it. Then I felt the sharp pain in my head pointing forward, and I quickly entered the vehicle. Turn the car around. Let's take a different road. Why? Where's this coming from? Just do it, please. I was growing more and more intense. This kind of pain would have knocked me out if my seal was still here. Okay. I guess we'll take the scenic route. I checked the rearview mirror in hopes of identifying the source, but failed to give them this omen a label. Then I heard a snapping sound, looking up, and saw the light pole slowly coming loose. Drive. I'm doing it. The whole thing is coming down. He scrambled to get the car running after seeing it too. Faster! People were screaming, alerting others to move away. Then soon enough, it began falling down. That hit too close to home for me to feel relief. I mustered the courage of checking behind us, and as Ryan continued driving, my face paled. We barely got away. Oh my god! Patrice was fully turned around, facing the road and watching the mess we left behind.
Holy shit. What were the chances of something like that happening? You told me to drive. You knew?
I felt something, but I didn't expect that to happen. That was worse than I thought. I protected Ryan, but what about the others? I couldn't guarantee everyone's safety. So, this is what she meant.
See? A she? What are you talking about?
He made a mistake. He was referring to you, Ryan.
Oh yeah, totally. I didn't get it until you pointed it out.
No, yes, that's Patrice. Yeah, totally. I didn't get it until you pointed it out. Why not just say you met a female ghost? Like at the castle. I feel like that's a good scapegoat.
Joel thinks he can keep it a secret from me, but I am very observant.
He can believe whatever he wants. I needed to get in touch with Liam immediately.
What are you doing?
Texting Liam.
Great. Are you still going to Saffron's stash?
Yes. I'll tell him to meet me there. Ryan reaches for his radio and turns it on.
I'm going to need a good song after that one.
Liam reassured me that he'd take care of it, and I didn't feel safe at all.
Maybe on my favorite station?
There was no music, just a political campaign for the new mayor. You should have seen our faces when the renovation began. Edward Ryan let out a disappointed grunt and turned it off.
Whatever. I'll just play it for my phone.
Things just keep getting weirder.
What now?
He eyed my phone and saw my mom's number displayed on the screen.
You should answer that.
I don't think so. I wouldn't be able to lie and act normal.
It's over, Joel. This won't ruin our day off.
Yeah. I sincerely hoped Liam did have a solution. My headache slowly died down, a comforting sigh that we're safer now. At least the longer drive allowed me to process my emotions and calm down. When we arrived, I left the car first and hurried inside. And I was met with the classic empty restaurant, with just Russell at the counter. Where's Liam? The bull locked eyes with me, but held back from answering my question. I have something for you. Russell's eyes shifted from me to Patrice, showing a hint of surprise that quickly faded away. Mornin'. And they said the same back. They said the same back to him and joined me at the counter. Liam left his box for you. I wasn't fully aware of what the lynx had in mind, but I could feel a warm energy coming from it.
I love gifts. But at the same time, Liam gave me something like this. A fake spider came out of it instead.
I wonder if being jump scared now would freak me out less than before.
Did the castle help you?
Well, I knew he didn't want to talk about it yet. Ryan, look at this. I moved the box closer and opened it. Papers of different shapes and sizes were sitting at the bottom.
Oh, I don't get it.
I grabbed out one of curiosity and experienced a sigh of relief. Sense of relief. Wow, that sentence. I just couldn't read a single word there. They were interacting with my soul, granting a strange wave of pleasure similar to a massage. According to Liam, these are protective charms to fend off evil. We assumed you also needed it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah. I looked at Ryan's confused face as he browsed through the pile. Don't keep him in the dark. Oh no, I forgot about his annoying talent.
So, what do I do with these exactly?
Just keep them with you at all times.
They're all so warm.
They will run out in a day or so. Make sure to come by when they do and get another set. I needed to avoid eye contact. Thankfully, my mind prioritized something else. I was mostly worried about Patrice. Russell being able to read minds was a joke that suddenly became too real too fast. I need to ask for stickers next time. It would look cute on the back of my phone. Would that still work? If you keep your phone close to you at all times, I think so. This baby right here is like beer. Too important to forget.
It's a little weird that you guys were ready for this. Like you expected it. What? Was I the only one thinking about it?
No, that's, The castle cursed us. We all felt it in the morning. You did? That's, well... Yeah, I'm guessing this is a medium thing. But can you actually describe this to me? I want to understand. Russell eyed him with a veiled concern, unsure of what to say. Are you sure you want to know that? My tolerance has increased, and I'm wondering how far I can push it. It's, like this feeling of dread slowly creeping on you. A gut feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Even if you want to get away from it, there's no place to go that feels safe. Is that true? Never been happier to be cursed free until today. That did upset me. His emotional reaction was different than usual. He seemed to have more control over himself, with a subtle shaking coming through when he was holding his hands together.
Maybe you shouldn't have gone so deep into it.
I simply stated how I felt before receiving the charm. I watched Patrice hold the charm tighter to his chest. These papers are good, though. I might need more of these regardless.
What bothers me the most is that the curse would get us killed. Innocent people who did nothing wrong could get dragged into this just because I'm there.
They won't. Everyone will be fine. These charms will keep you safe. It's a temporary solution. They won't hide you forever. They camouflage your soul? Something like that, yes.
You know, having a hold on to these forever isn't ideal. How do you get rid of a curse?
I couldn't get away from this anymore. We'll have to go back.
You're joking, right?
The bear sought confirmation from Russell, but the bull didn't say anything.
Come on, tell me there's another way. You guys got these amazing powers, yet nothing will work. Can't you just dispel this like a wizards do in games?
I'm sorry. I felt awful. He didn't sign up for this, and couldn't provide a real solution.
I wasn't blaming you guys.
We're having another meeting tonight. Is Liam planning on taking us back? I can't say. But I'm confident about tonight being just a strategy meeting.
I'm going to the bathroom.
I need to take a quick call from my therapist. That was going to be one awkward call. Are you going to tell him everything? That's a one-way ticket to a psychiatric ward. I'll just change a few things and cancel our appointments for a while. Maybe a medium therapist exists? You think so? But wouldn't someone have recommended it to me already? I don't think anyone knew it was somehow correlated to your issues. We don't know that for sure either. About that. Patrice dialed a number and waited for it to ring. I'll get back to you in a second. Let me get this done first. I'll start cooking in the meantime. This sucked. There was no way around it. We had to go back. Were you already a medium? I always wondered whether he was keeping it a secret. No. I couldn't see souls until yesterday, just like you. And yet your talent was already unlocked. I don't understand it myself. He didn't know how to use it. Lucky me. I guess we're still in the early stages. Hopefully, we'll get the hang of it. Again, take your time. What about monsters? Have you seen them yet? Yes. A hint of regret in his voice. Just like Liam inviting himself to our table, so did Russell. I've never liked swimming. You guys use water to slow them down? I didn't think of that myself. He looked at me confused. No, he was the one splashing us with that disgusting slime. Then I came to understand a horrible truth. We met different monsters, didn't we?
It's not reassuring to learn that.
I'll tell you about mine then. I shared my castle experience with Russell. That's a lot. And this is just my own exploration. Tonight, I'll hear all about everyone else's.
I'm back! Do you feel any better?
I raised a brow in confusion. Ryan, instead, looked flustered by the question.
Yeah, of course!
Was your stomach upset or something? His fur became redder the longer I stared at him.
No, I'm okay.
But then you'd have no reason to look this embarrassed.
Basically, I remembered what I told you back in the car, and I realized how stupid I sounded.
I had to agree it was funny.
Is the food ready yet?
Almost. Patrice returned and seated himself next to me, with Ryan on the other side. Why was I always in the middle? Because you like getting sandwiched between men there, Joel. Yeah. You guys got anything planned for the day? Nothing. I'm on vacation.
I wish I could say the same.
What's wrong?
My car's not looking so good. I'll have to drive back to my uncle's place and get it checked.
That seems strange to me, but I wasn't a mechanic. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
These charms are truly safe, right? I can't go walking into his garage making it worse.
You're going to be safe. Just keep it cool and don't get emotional.
Alright, that should be easy. Nah, the big bear's hungry.
Russell plated the food, and I watched Ryan happily munch those sausages. He went back to his usual self, a bit too fast.
Don't let the food run cold.
I'm sorry. My appetite increased after losing that seal. Okay, but I also felt stronger in a way. I remembered those days when I looked pale and ready to collapse. That seemed unrealistic now.
God, I needed that.
My senses sharpened after having breakfast. I could feel all of these souls nearby just by focusing on my own. Ryan's calmed down after obtaining the charm. Ryan's was much bigger, such a clear difference that confirmed his new status as a medium. Yet I couldn't feel mine. Asking Russell was pointless since he lacked the experience to provide the answers I was looking for.
Is it sad?
What is?
Today, we got here so late that this is lunch now.
Yeah.
Hey, you were judging me.
No, I agreed with you.
Yes, but the way you looked at me was otherwise.
That was up to interpretation.
Your eyes can be petty as well.
I smiled. Totally.
This is your check.
I gave it a passive glance, but the final cost immediately caught my attention. Wait, why is it cheaper?
Hey, you're right. I didn't notice.
We paid almost double that amount yesterday.
It's on me. You really want us to come back that badly? You don't need to sweeten the deal.
I noticed a weird shift in Russell's soul, and I couldn't understand what it meant.
Leave it on the counter. I'm being called.
Guess we'll do what he says for now. We spent some time on meaningless conversations to stop thinking about the castle. I'm glad Ryan... Oh, here, wait a minute. I think we should end the part here for today, folks. I do hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.